since I was very sure I don't want to go into a glass modern building. Kept looking for a space which had a little bit of soul and a little bit of character. And in Bombay, that's extremely difficult to find. Came across this in this industrial estate and fell in love instantly. What was very important for me is to have this kind of height and to have this kind of scale and to have a little outdoor space which has greens, which gives you a feeling of being independent instead of being part of a larger building space. And I think we took a cue from there as to how this entire inside design got conceptualized. And those are the key elements which we retained and then added the layers and the colors and the requirements to it. So if you actually see the color palette, it's very neutral, in my opinion, which I know everyone laughs because they don't seem to find anything that's neutral or muted over here. But for me, the flooring is recycled wood. So it's just got its original oil paint that was kind of there in its original form. If you look at the walls, we've just got IPS concrete and grey paint. If you look at my roof, whatever treatment we did it from the upside because I didn't want to let go of the aged cement sheets, and I would never be able to replicate the age. We've got very, very high-end clients who come here and they're completely shocked at our studio because they expect a corporate setup, they expect a conference room, and we've got Muda chairs with Bhuj Kutch fabric embroidered on them. And we've got birds hanging right in the middle. So, but I think people who understand who we are free-spirited as a studio. And I think that somewhere comes across where it's a happy space, it's a very personal space. It's got its discipline inside the working areas, but the outside areas are a little more relaxed, which is how I think we all like to live. My cabin. I think that's also because I spend maximum of my time there with the teams. And then of course the studio inside. And the place where we are sitting now is where if suppose all of us get together and we open it up, say for our Diwali lunches and team meetings, then the space on top. But otherwise my cabin. I like to sit in the corner and work.
She does a lot of fusion work. And all maximum of her work also has Indian elements into it, like how do we enhance our craftsmen and how to use the Indian artifacts into a very modern looking, pleasing, aesthetical way. So something that I have really learned from her. So
one of the very good qualities that she usually carries herself is she has a very good balance between her work life and her her family life. That is something that she's always been given a priority in terms of if it's a work thing, she has given her 100%, and it's so that work ethic basically to give yourself 100% wherever you are, and how to balance it between your office and your family. That's something that it's commendable. We as a team, we work, we not only work, we also have fun. So even like on a daily basis, we have even our lunch time is a fun time for us.
So at Shabnam she's very passionate about her work. So that's something that I really, really want to cultivate in myself. Think about the design before it's made, visualize things before it's done. It's something that I really want to look forward to and something to really learn.
I think there's not one piece in the studio which has just been bought. All of them have a story. All of them are pieces which have been picked up while traveling, or we've gotten greedy while sourcing for a client and decided to just keep it for ourselves instead. A lot of fond memories. We have my big Jesus Christ, who somehow, there is just a connection. He's always been there. We had an artist who sculpted him for us, and I believe he looks out for all of us. Then we've got a lot of fun origami, which when the artist was doing, the teams also sat and actually folded papers. And so, it's just, I think there's a lot of emotion behind every piece, and I think that's what makes it so special.